Grandpa?
Which one are you?
I'm Nick, Grandpa.
Well, what do you want?
To have lunch with you, Grandpa.
Well, you're late.
I went down to the club.
Who said I'd be at the club?
My parents said you always eat lunch at the club.
Well, lately I've been coming back here. I don't know half the people at the club anymore. And I like to be back at my table. Dora takes good care of me, don't you, Dora?
Yes, sir.
Well, you showed good enterprise tracking me down. Bring him some lunch, Dora.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Grandpa.
So you're Nick, eh?
Yes, Grandpa.
Are you the one that wants to go to Europe this summer?
No, Grandpa, that's my cousin Mary.
Are you the one that wants an automobile, can't go to college without an automobile?
No, Grandpa, that's my brother Tony.
Well, what do you want?
I don't really want anything.
Oh, everyone who comes and sits with me at this table wants something. Usually they want money. Do you want money?
Yes, Grandpa.
What for?
My education, Grandpa.
Education. That's a good thing. Well, it can be a good thing. It might not be a good thing. It might be a bad thing. Where do you want to be educated?
St. Luke's Academy in Litchfield, Connecticut.
Never heard of it.
It's a top-notch boarding school.
Is it Catholic?
I don't think so.
Sounds Catholic to me.
I believe it's high Episcopalian.
Oh, then it's expensive.
Well, my parents think it's a great boarding school.
Oh, your parents think.
Yes, they went through each and every boarding school and they decided this one was the best.
Did they also decide that you would ask your grandfather for the money?
Yes, Grandpa.
They're all leaving the nest, Dora,
Yes, sir.
and taking some of the nest egg with them.
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to go?
I need to broaden myself.
What?
I need to broaden my horizons. My horizons need broadened. And I'll meet interesting new friends.
Well, don't you have interesting friends here?
Yes,
I have interesting friends here. I know a man who builds boats in his basement.
but
I know a man who plays golf with his wife.
I'll meet interesting new types from California and New York.
Why would you ever want to meet anyone from New York?
Because they're all so sophisticated. They'll buff me up.
For what?
Buffing up. My mother thinks I need to be buffed up.
Do you think he needs to be buffed up, Dora?
No, sir.
Dora doesn't think you need to be buffed up. I don't think you need to be buffed up. You're going to have to come up with better reasons than that.
Well, they have advanced Latin
Yes,
and an indoor hockey rink
yes.
and beautiful gardens and surroundings.
Well, don't we have beautiful gardens and surroundings? Why do you need to go away to have beautiful surroundings?
I don't know, Graham. It just seems everyone's going away these days.
Oh, everyone's going away. You hear that, Dora? Everyone's going away!
A lot of people seem to be going away these days.
I never went away.
Yes, Graham.
I didn't even go to Country Day. I went to PS 36 down on Huron Street.
I know, Graham.
I didn't finish either. My father died, and I had to go to work, help my mother.
You told us, Graham.
Well, I didn't do too badly for, without a high Episcopal education and an indoor hockey rink.
That's because you're a self-made man, Graham.
Oh, is that what I am? A self-made man. Well, what are you? Who do you expect to make you? What do you think of that, huh? Huh?
I don't know, Graham. Haven't you ever gone away?
Yes, I went away twice. First time, I took a week off from work, married your grandmother, we went to Hot Springs, Virginia, brought back this table. Second time, 1928, we went to Europe. I knew I wouldn't like it. I hated it. The food was atrocious. I took a trunkload of shredded wheat with me and came back when it ran out. Back to this table. They're scattering like birds, Dora.
Yes, sir.
We're small potatoes now.
Yes, sir.
This one wants to go to a fancy New England boarding school and play ice hockey indoors with that crowd from Long Island. back talking with marbles in his mouth. And we won't be able to understand a thing he's saying.
No, sir.
And then, we won't see much of him. He'll be off in New York or Baltimore, drinking in the afternoon, mixing with women wearing lipstick and trousers who can only think about the next dance. And you expect me to pay for it, don't you?
No, Graham, I don't want to go. I never really wanted to go. I want to stay here with you all.
Oh, finish your greens. They're good for your lower intestine. No, you go. I'll pay for St. Whoosie's. Betsy can go to Miss Whatsits. Young Andy can go to whatever it's called. Your cousin can go to Europe. And your brother can have a car. It's all fine and dandy. Go, see the world, explore, have a ball. But you know something? When you come back, you know who'll be sitting at this table? You know who'll be sitting right in this chair? Some Irish fella, some Jewish gentleman. And he'll be talking to his grandson about the same thing. And your grandson will be back at the plow. And you know something? That won't necessarily be a bad thing. Will it, Dora?
No, sir.
Hurry, bring him his checkbook before he falls asleep.